So we're recording this video here for you because you've just signed up for our pay-as-you-go service, and I want to show you how easy it is to use our Basecamp service that we offer as our project management system. So you find that here. Yours will look a little different to this because I've got a team of people and everything in there as well. But I've set up a project here called Your New Project. So yours will look something like this when you click in on it. Instead of Your New Project on the front there, it'll have your name, your website, and something along those lines. If it's just purely pay as you go, it'll have your name, maybe your business name, and PAYG on there. But essentially, both are very, very similar. Okay, so over here we have chat. Now, the chat feature works just like you'd expect any other chat feature that you have. Okay, so you can type anything you want into here and hit enter, and away it goes. And then you can, backwards and forwards, we'll start chatting between ourselves. Now, what happens is that chat feature shows up here in what's called campfires. But this is Basecamp, and it's something that you talk around at the campfire. I've changed the name to chat here, but I can't change it up here to campfires, unfortunately. So that's how this is. We've got it as chat instead. Now, if you want to notify someone that they've got a chat, that you're talking to them or something like that, all you do is you hit the add symbol, and then you choose whoever it is, and then you start talking. Okay, so I've got Adrian here. Adrian's just come back to me because I just when I typed anything, he's just given me a thumbs up. So you can so I'll just go to at Adrian and just say, hey mate, I'm just filming a video on Basecamp. Thanks for the thumbs up. Okay, so now Adrian would have got notified of that, and yeah, he may come back to me, he may not. Okay, I send one to Ali. Okay, says there's Ali. Ali, we saw Ali typing. She says hi. So that's the chat function. The message board. The message board is really somewhere that we don't do our chats and that type of thing in there. The message board is for important things like your credit sheet. Okay, and in here it'll say, this is empty at the moment, but if whatever package you purchased, it'll be in here. Okay, and it'll tell how many credits that you have left. Now, when our staff do any work for you, that will be logged here, and the credits that they use to do that task will be in that credit sheet, and it'll show you your remaining credits. Now, our staff are not on commission. Okay, they don't get paid for the more billable hours that they put out. What they do, we do have bonuses for them for right the first time and timeliness. Okay, so there has been times that there have been calculation errors and bits and pieces like that, and we try and keep those as minimal as possible. But if you have any queries, just let us know. We want to be as fair as possible to everybody. Back into the message board, and here's your welcome. Please read this first. It's got a lot of information in here. Who's who in the zoo? There's myself there, and Ali, accounts director, and then Eugene, Nicole, Adrian, and Raymare. Now, if there's something specific that pertains to you or a specific staff member, we'll probably add them in here as well. But you can always see who's inside of your project up the top here. Okay, when you go back to your main board, you'll see who's added inside there. Now you can add your staff into here. Okay, now what will happen is you'll get an email. They'll get an email, and you will as well, obviously. Get an email, an invite to set up an account within Basecamp so that you can access this. Okay, same with your staff or whoever you add there. As soon as you put the email in and send an invitation, poof, that invitation goes off. So we've covered chat. Okay. Oh, Adrian's come back to me again and says, awesome, Steve. Okay, we've covered message board. Now we cover the engine room, which is to-dos. Now, to-do, this is how I want to sort of like set up your to-dos. So if you've got a web design task, okay, we just add that task there, okay, and then the to-do. So set up landing page, for instance. Okay, now assign that to me or Eugene or whoever if you know who's going to be doing that stuff for you. Set that to them. Set a schedule. Okay, we want you ideally, if it's a normal urgency, you know, we do ask for, say, 7 days. Okay, if you want it in 5 days, pop that in there. We'll try and do our best. Okay, and then in here you can put all your details, any files, anything like that, any pictures, any drawings you may have. You can just drag and drop them into there. Okay, so then we hit add this to do. Now that now shows up. I'll just cancel that. So now you see this to do. If we go back to the front screen of the to-dos, you'll see that you've got web design there. Now you can make another list, and we call that graphics. Okay, so we can add to this list. Okay, add to to-do, edit email signature. Okay, assign this to, say, Adrian, because he's our graphics man, and you want this done, okay, again on the 19th, because it's just a C, and we just add this to do. Adrian's already just been sent that to do as an email, and he'll get that, and he'll see that, and he'll come back to you and say we're started on this, or he'll just do it. And let's go back to the to-dos area. Now here we go, we see those there. So Adrian's been in there, he's seen that, he's carried out your instructions. He'll deliver that to you, and then it's up to you to come in and have a look at that and say, yes, thank you, Adrian, that's fantastic, or no, I want this changed, I want that changed. Once it's sorted to your specification or you're happy with it, all we ask is that you tick that there. Okay, and it takes it out of the to-dos here. You'll see now 1 of 1 is completed. Up the top here, we've got 1 of 2 is completed. Okay, so you can tell at a glance what's left. Right, so I'm going to complete my web design task, or you're going to say that my web design task is completed. Everything's all done. So we can see at the top there what's done and what's not done. Schedules. Okay, in the schedules, there's the to-dos that we were supposed to do. They're already completed because they've got a tick beside them. You come in here and go, no, I want to change that. Just untick it. Okay, we'll go back to our to-dos, and you'll see, hold on, that's been reopened. We'll go down here, and it should say history of changes. It should tell us at the bottom of there that it's been undone, but I think it was because I did it. I can't see that. Okay, so that's your schedule. Documents and files. Okay, the documents and files is quite a bit in here. Again, we just go over a few bits and pieces like your task urgency, your credits. Now, if you purchase the credits, which are here, okay, on the BossTech system, and there'll also be some on the Bizweb page soon, on the Bizweb website. Your 10 credits and that type of thing. There's the payment links just there. Okay, so they're all in where are we? Australia or rest of the world. So depending on where you're from, you'll have this, and you click on that and you can purchase your next lot of credits, okay, from there. Back to the documents and files. So you're not going to see all of these, you'll see one of them, okay. And now email forwards. This is very interesting. This is actually an email address here. So if you copy that and save it as your Basecamp in your email, if you want to send an email in, say someone's forwarded you an email with some attachments or whatever the case may be, you can actually forward this to this email and it will show up inside of Basecamp itself. Okay, so that's just about using Basecamp, the basic sort of high level overview of that. And if you've got any questions whatsoever, please feel free to reach out to us.